Hey guys, welcome back for another review. This time we're going to do this little guy. Well, it's not as sharp as the last knife we did. We'll say that. Fit and finish on this. I'll hit that now. Yeah. I mean, it looks really nice. Don't get me wrong. It looks nice. I like the way it looks. But quality check here. Little on the... Need to be a little more careful. Now, mind you, this could just be this knife. It could just be this knife may be the outlier of the bunch. I do like the fact that it's got, a spot for a cord back here if you want it. Also, that lends to taking and grinding things too. Okay, one thing I didn't realize until after I had already did the video and did this little cut in of looking at the knife edge blade. If you look real closely as the video, look down there in the corner, you'll see that the edge is not exactly smooth. You'll see it's got little dips in it. So, it could be a weaker part of the metal. Those areas are more prone to chipping or rolling. I didn't know that until after I'd already done the video, so watch the rest of the video with that little bit of knowledge in hand. And yeah, it's not a good grind, but it will work. So that's it for my little interruption. Do with it, that there, the little hole in the handle. It is full tang. The spine, as you can see, it is full tang. The tang part of it, I guess both the spine and the belly are a little proud compared to the wood. I guess it's not that big of a deal. I guess maybe after if I'm using it for an hour or something, I might notice it a lot more. I mean, just going like this, I can feel it. It's not a major deal breaker, but it is something to notice. Got a little texture right up here at the top. Sorry, I got the monitor, Anywho, it's not bad. It's rounded, so it's not gonna, if you're using it to push down or whatever, it's not gonna cause a hot spot. It's not gonna tear you up. It's rounded just enough, but yet there's still plenty of texture or grip there. This also has a slightly hammered texture type up top. It's smooth, so you're not going to get a lot of extra grip there. It's still going to allow your hand to slide, unlike the hammered on the other knife. You had purchased. This is just kind of more decorative. Doesn't look bad, don't get me wrong. It's not as sharp as the other knife. I'll have to try and see if I can find the specs on this one too. It is sharp, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's sharp. But it's not as sharp. This is more of a camping cooking knife, for chopping vegetables or something like that. So, I mean, it will do good for that. It'd be good for a paring knife too. Let's find a piece of wood here or something. So, I mean, it's small enough. Whoa, save the fingers. You should be able to, get enough control out of it to. Yes, I know it's balsa. I want balsa because I'm not going to be cutting fruits or veggies over top of my work mat here. Anyway, so as you can see, you can get some fairly good control out of it. There's no reason to do anything outside with this knife. It's a work knife. Would this make a good addition to a toolbox? Yes, I think this would be great for, if you're a mechanic and you need a good, solid, heavy-duty knife for out in the toolbox, this would fit the bill. You know, most of your utility knives, you know, fixed blade or solid knives in your toolboxes kind of look like this anyway. They got a relatively straight face, a little drop point to them. Nice thick spine should lend to longevity. It's not going to bend if you're trying to cut something. You're not going to slip, and it's not going to bend and snap your blade. It shouldn't break it all that easy. This tassel here, it's going to try my patience. That being said, it's a decent knife. I'm not going to complain. Cheap. It is sharp. And depending, I don't remember what steel it is. Well, like I said, I'll put it up there so you can see. Not bad. The downside I have with this knife would be this sheath. Because this sheath, right here, I put the knife in after unboxing it, and the knife literally sliced right through everything. I mean, it just sliced it right open. So this sheath leaves a lot to be desired. Now, I didn't notice that before, but inside here there is actually something else stitched in. It's like an extra layer of leather in the inside here. Yeah, well, feels more like pleather than leather. And it's glued to the inside of the sheath to try and give it some extra strength, I guess. I doubt if the manufacturer will ever see this video. But if they do, don't chimp out on the sheath. Okay, this is really thin. Really thin. As you can see, the stitching did not hold up. Oh, there it is. Now you can see it. There's an extra little something on the inside now that it's all coming apart. It's supposed to give it some strength and rigidity. Guys, do better with the leather. Use a little bit thicker leather, a little bit better stitching, maybe an extra pin right through here. Because as sharp as this knife is, like I say, it's pretty sharp. If somebody doesn't line it right up with that spot and happen to catch it, that's what happens. So, and that's what I did. I just was putting it back in a hurry, and through it went. Other than that, I mean, it won't fall out, which is good. Just do a little bit better on the leather, guys. And I think you'll have a solid product here. Even if it costs $2 or $3 more, you know, $1.50 or more in production, 100% markup on that, make it $3 more for the knife, I think it'd still sell. Just do a better job on the leather, please. Those of us who like knives like quality sheaths too. For me, this would definitely, if I was going to make a sheath out of Kydex, this is definitely a candidate for it. Because this, you know, it just needs a better sheath, guys. So, that being said, I'm not going to bore you guys with a lot of time on this knife. It'd make a great kitchen knife. Of course, if it's in the kitchen, you're going to want to do that. You can probably get some nice fine shaving with it, you know. You could. Just watch your fingers. As I showed you with the balsa there, you can carve with it a little bit. You can make feather sticks if you need to. So, overall, not a bad knife. This is the only downside to it. A couple extra dollars worth of leather and a little bit better planning on the sheath, and you guys have a really solid product here, and you'd probably sell a lot more of them. That's all I got for this knife. You know, sorry it's a short review, but I got several others in the pipeline, and a couple of them will take a little bit longer to do. So I figured I'd give you a shorter video. So until next time, SOP says peace.